Welcome. In this video, I'll show you how to use Audio Flash, the audio-only flashcards app, so you can study hands-free while hiking or doing chores or whatever else. Start by opening a browser and navigating to the Audio Flash website, which is audioflash.app. Go to the decks page where you can view public decks that others have created, or you can create your own. If you create your own, you'll have to sign in or create an account. I've already created an account, so I'm just going to sign in. And then you can create a private deck by importing from an Anki Flashcards deck or by inputting the info manually. I'll do that second one. So you can give it a title and you can specify whether you want it to be private or visible to everybody, public. You specify the language that you'd like the questions or cues to be read in, and then the language for the answers. In this case, I'll do English for the questions and Spanish, Mexico for the answers. You can give it a basic description, and then you can add cards. While you're studying, each card will autoplay, and you'll hear the question read from the text or from an audio file. You'll then have a chance to respond with the answer, and then you will hear the correct answer from text or from audio file. To make this quicker, to make building these decks easier, you can also import cards from structured text. So you can import from a spreadsheet or an LLM response, etc. I usually go to ChatGPT or Claude and give it a prompt that basically says, this is what I want to study, format them with this specific question-answer pairing. And so I'll copy that here, go back here, paste it in, specify that I have this pipe character between question and answer, and then still correctly new lines between cards. I can see preview here, there looks all good. So I'm going to import that, and it creates my cards for me easily. And I can scroll through these and view them. And here's a good example of where you might want to add an alternate answer. So for this card specifically, friend has either the masculine form amigo or the feminine form amiga. And I want to specify that I can say either of these. Now this all looks good. So I can click create, which saves this. And I can then either edit this, or I can share this to people, or I can study this on the web. But I can also now import it onto the mobile app where I can study offline. Now open your Android device or your iPhone. Open a browser to the audioflash.app website again and click on one of the buttons to get the app on your device. I'm on my iPhone, so I'll open it in the App Store. Install the app. Open the app. Read through the safety message. Please don't skip this part, it's important. After reading it entirely, click that you understand, and then you can get to studying. So start by importing a deck. You can again import from that public list, or you can import from your own decks. To import from your own decks, you'll have to sign in. Then you'll see the deck that we just added. So click into that deck, and you can see all of the cards and select your voices. To get higher quality voices for these, like the premium voices, you can follow the instructions in this modal. Save the device. You'll have to allow access to microphone and speech recognition. And then you can start studying now, but you can also go into settings and configure the study parameters. I like to study with repeated answers and recording and evaluating responses. If you want a more passive experience and you want to just listen, you can disable this record, and that way you won't have to speak aloud. Finally, click back and start studying.
Hello.
Hola.
Hola. Goodbye.
Adios.
Adios.
Adios. AudioFlash automatically reschedules your reviews using the same spaced repetition algorithm that the newest version of the Anki Flashcards app uses. So based on those responses during your study, it will automatically schedule the reviews for each of your cards for the next best date. You'll see the stats here, what's due today, and you can also view the history of how you did during that session here. So you can see I gave the correct answer, then I gave no answer, and then I gave the correct answers again. For the best results, check in each day and study through the due cards in a quiet, distraction-free environment. That's it. Enjoy your hands-free studying.